Hello and welcome everybody. It's Monday. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Artful Stampin with Ruth. So I'm Ruth, if you were unsure. So I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK and get to demonstrate some lovely products. So mainly stamping and inking and maybe a bit of heat embossing. I was having a little bit of a look on Pinterest earlier at something to inspire me, as I sometimes do, and I will show you the image that caught my attention. Now the only problem is that I clicked on the image and it took me nowhere. So but the person who pinned it, I believe it was her work. So what I'm going to do is I will show you the piece of artwork and then go from there. So let's see if I can. Oh yes, there we go. Let's see if I can bring this on. Da, da, da. Oh no, that wasn't it. Hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. That's it. Right. So if I show you what it was, this beautiful, grungy, beautiful thing. This is what I'm using as inspiration, and it's by Le Claudine. Her name is Le Claudine. You can follow her on Pinterest if you would like to. Le Claudine. So it's Les Claudines if you're a Londoner. Oh, that reminds me so much of a lady who told me that an old couple told her that they were going to go and see Les Miserables. So there we go. So if you want to remember it phonetically, it's Les Claudines, but I believe it's Les Claudines. Okay, there we go. That's my inspiration for today, everybody. I'll get rid of that now. Ta-da. Right, I'll say hello to everyone in the live chat. So if you're watching this on replay, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I will say a quick hello to everyone in the live chat, then we'll get to it. So you can skip ahead if you want to. Hi Vicky, hi Heather, hi Kim, hi Hazel, hi Liz, hi Glenna, hi Margot, hi Jill, hi Judy and Jody and Shaz and Lisa and Joe Crossface and Anne. Have I missed anybody? I don't think I have. Not yet. So I'm going to get to the desk before I miss out. Okay, there we go. There's my desk there. And Sheila. There we go. I saw Sheila's name there pop up. Okay, blank page. So I thought it would be good just to get some colour down, and I will be using my brayer to do this. Oh, sorry, just take my jumper off. I got cooler in the house earlier, put a jumper on, and then came into the studio and realised it was quite cool. So, alright, let's grab some colour. I definitely want to make use of these. I'm going to grab some of those as well. And the other thing I got out was this, because I was looking at these shapes and thought it might be interesting just to get some shapes down. So, where have my mats gone? Okay, and my brayer. So Mondays I tend to try and keep the design a little bit more masculine. Doesn't mean you can't use these or there's any particular restriction on how you use these. It's just I'm just going to pull out a little bit. There we go. That's better. I'll just get my camera all set. I like you to be able to see it all. Yeah, I was curious to use, like this, I've never used this stamp before. Still got that fresh stamp smell, never been inked. And the interesting thing about these stamps is that you can stamp them either with the pattern showing or just the blank section there. So I'm going to reverse them and put them on the block so I just make shapes. Yeah, I like that one and that one for now. Ooh, I might use that one a bit later on. Like the look of that. And that one. Maybe that one. So I'm just going to stamp away, enjoying the shapes, colours, and see what we can come up with. I don't know why that's tilting. Why is that tilting? Oh well, if it moves, I'll put it back again. So this stamp, because it's never been used before, I'm just going to grab a scrap of paper just to okay. I'm going to use this spot of my ink pad that's got less ink on it. That's rather juicy on that side, so I'm going to try and avoid that. I don't know why, I just feel like stamping on the edge. I don't usually do this, but I'm just feeling it. Three cheers for grunge! Yeah, it's gonna get grungy. It's gonna get dirty, folks. How was your weekend, everybody? What have you all been up to? It's quite fun stamping this on the edge because you'd be almost forgiven for thinking it is actually a circle, but because you can't see the rest of it, your brain fills in the blanks, and so you think it's a whole circle. How cool! Let's just pretend it was a circle, shall we? Let's just do that. Yeah, okay, I like that. Because I can always put some other patterns somewhere else in the same colour. So let's go repetitive. Let's just... I like threes. Something rhythmic and satisfying. Okay, now we've got some pattern down. I'm thinking I'm going to clean my brayer. Now usually this is actually my glasses cleaning cloth, but it's what's on my desk, so I'm going to see if this helps, because I can see there's rather a lot of lint on this. My friend gave me this for a present. It's oh, it is the playwright Samuel Beckett. For those who are interested. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shaz. How is she? That's a bit scary. Hi, Cindy. You're going to your Don't Fall class. Oh, good, 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 good. This is what happens when you don't ink your brayer properly. Hi, Mary. You know what? I think that's all I want of the pool party. I'm going to try some. So I stamped in Summer Splash, didn't I? I am going to try and get some Coastal Cabana on here now. Hi, Janice. Oh, I can see something on there. It's best to have that facing upwards. I know that almost looks like the same colour, but it really isn't. You've just got to give it a few goes and it brightens up. So I don't want it to be a uniform colour across the whole page. I want it to have a bit of a painterly look. And I was trying to find a brush. Oh, I found one. To see if I can actually just paint some strokes on. So what have we got? Coastal Cabana. I might just pop a little bit of re-inker into here. And just brush strokes some paint on. What's retired? Oh, she's got gallstones. Oh, bless her heart. Ouch. And pancreatitis. 26 weeks. Oh. Right, so I want actually quite a dry brush. I want to see those brush strokes on here. Just doing some mark making. This really is a cheap brush. It's, you know, it's kind of the cheaper the better, really. I mean, it's got a bit of substance to it, but it's, you know. more light. Okay, I quite like that. Okay, I quite like that. And I want that kind of look, a little bit of that kind of look at some point. But anyway, I'm going to keep stamping because I might just do those as my final kind of pieces. But I want to now get some of this lovely leaf on here. Let's go for a bit of summer splash because it's a bit darker. Now I don't need the mats now because this is red rubber. So. Again, I'm feeling the need just to come in from the edge and not worry too much about what's going on in the middle. For those of you who've not seen this kind of whole sheet collage style stamping, it's something I do quite often, and then I cut up the whole piece and use it for card making. So it's all about having fun with the patterns, and normally I'm doing patterns from the inside out, but this is interesting. I'm enjoying just doing it from the outside in a little bit more, not over worrying about the inner panels. Just enjoying the juxtaposition of the shapes against shapes, the brush strokes. Okay. Then the other leaf stamp I got out was this one. This is a bit bigger. Oh, bless me. Shaz, how's your cough? Oh, I've got a horrid fly flying around in this studio. Ugh. And he went all quiet earlier, and then he started flying around again. Oh, that is scary when they say those sort of words, Shaz. Okay, quite like that. I feel I should be a good girl and clean up these stamps. Did you catch that fly? I just went, how's my cough, Dave? Dave, how's her cough? How's Dave's cough? Is Dave's cough better? Right. I'm going to pop some of these away because I don't think I'm going to use those again tonight. But I may just get that one out and that one. Oh, maybe that one. Right, I want to go darker. Although the middle's not too. I might be able to use Shy Shamrock again. I'm using a lot of Shy Shamrock tonight, and then go darker because the Shy Shamrock I stamped earlier was with some very detailed kind of textured stamps, but this time I'm going to be using it full strength on a solid stamp, so you know it'll be fine. It should show. Oh, for sure, Shaz. Yeah, my dad is. I've inherited my dad's nose blowing and sneezing loudness, much to May's chagrin. She's like, Mum. Earlier I coughed today, and she was like, Mum, you're as bad as. And she named a little boy at church. Don't put your hand over your mouth. I was like, I'm in my own home. I can cough wherever I want. It's so funny when your children start to think that you're rude. It's like, what? You know? Please. Right. Hi, Patricia. He started coughing. Oh. Competition now, is it? 6 to 7 times. Yeah, I'm a three sneeze person. 3 sneezes. All right, we're starting to get a bit more into the pattern now. Well, I say into the pattern. What do I mean by that? I mean, we're getting darker. So I've got some Lost Lagoon here. And I'm just going to add Lost Lagoon. And this time I'm going to stamp these in a row of 3 because I that's what the stamp said to me. We want to be in a row of 3. I'm like, okay, that's what you want. The thing I really did want to stamp on the edge is this one here, this textured one. Hi Dagmar. Hi Judy French. Oh, Tashana. Hello. It's been a little while. Yeah, life gets like that. But you know what? We're always here to welcome you back. So I like the idea of this very sort of grassy look going on as well. It's a bit of a kind of textured contrast to what we've already got here, and I'm liking it. Don't be getting sick. I'll try not to. Okay. Sorry, I just want to get this equal. Why is it doing that? There we go. Hi, Lisa. Is Dagmar dabbing? Wow, we go Dagmar. Right, I do want some other texture in here. I thought I got the wood grain out. Did I get the wood grain out? I did. I did. Yeah, I want some of this in here. And then after I stamp this, I'm going to just go back to my original picture and see what's happening, because I use the original picture as a bit of as inspiration, and just sort of took on board the essence of it, and then I've just stamped away happily, and then I want to go back to it and just see if there's anything else in that photograph of that work that I think, ooh, I just want to, you know, take an element of that, or this is a great way to create a kind of faux fabric texture. If you've got any design, any stamp that has sort of little stripes on it, basically just do multiple stamping and then turn it 90 degrees and just stamp on top again. You get this fabulous kind of fabric looking texture happening, which is great. Oh, that's funny, Judy. That's it, he's gone. Shaz has banished him now. Alright, let's have a look at my page. that I wanted to look at. Let's just move it up a bit. Okay, so I want to put some words in and some gold. Yeah, I've gone a bit over top with the leaves, haven't I? Okay. Okay. I think I want a bit more of a bluier blue in there, and some shapes. I think I'm going to get, oh, actually, oh, I've got an idea. Got an idea. Right, I'm going to do rock and roll. So rock and roll technique is where you literally rock and roll your stamp. You deliberately just ink the edges of your stamp. You can get a bit of ink on your block, but don't worry about it. So you can do this with any circular stamp. Rock and roll. It's only rock and roll, but I like it. That's how we're going to get our faux coffee stains. You'd like this on fabric. Ooh. What would you make if you had it on fabric? Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look at the picture. Alright, I'm going to do a bit of drawing, I think, over the top. So I'm going to grab out my Pretty Peacock pen. And just do some like fun scribbly circles, because I want to. Because I don't have a stamp that does this, so I'm just going to do it by hand. I'll just do some mark making. Oh, the fibre tip on here is great for just doing strokes like that. I'm going a little bit away from the original now. I'm just having fun. Okay, and I might also just go over the top of these leaves. Just doing a bit of fun doodling. This would look great in an artist book, I think. And anyone can doodle. If you've got a pen, just doodle, doodle, doodle. Okay. Those marks look darker, which, yeah, I've pushed down a bit heavier. I think because I was doing these ones very lightly, and the tip, I was doing that, whereas with these marks, I've been, you know, being a bit more deliberate. So these are a bit darker than those ones, but it was the same pen, and also these were the same pen too, but just using the brush tip. So good question. I think a really cool vest with some fringe and a 60s vibe. I can see Shaz in that. A dress you think, or some loose trousers. No, this is all pretty peacock. I know the lighting is a bit weird. I don't know whether it's because the camera's going. There's a lot of blue going on here. It's weird. Yeah, it is weird. Okay, so there were some really cool. I saw some words in the background of the one I saw, and I'm thinking, what about just stamping just some words? Like this great big stamp here is awesome because it's got loads of surface area, and I mean, you know, one of the best verses ever, let's face it. Janice had summer today. Congratulations, Janice. Back to autumn tomorrow, eh? Hi, Kenzie. So I'm using the words as texture. Just fun. Well, hopefully the rain will be over and done with by the weekend, you know. Because, you know, something happening at the weekend that we prefer to have nice weather for. Just saying. Actually, I said to my husband, I said, oh, I've got to do Masculine Monday. And I said, oh, I've got to make a card. The thing is, I don't really want to do it on a live. So I might make a card tomorrow for the happy couple and film it so that you guys have got a video to watch. Maybe on Monday, because I might be too tired to do a video next Monday. Not that it matters greatly if you see the card, but, you know. Does give sun for Saturday. Oh, good. Right, I'm going to see if I can find some big words. Like some big words. I've only got, oh, have I got? Oh, I've got love. Yes. We got love, love, love. I'm combining songs. All you need is love, love, love. When peace like a lovely river. I don't know what a lovely river song is, just making it up. Right. Actually, I could use this as a background for, you know, special card. Where's my mat's gone? Oh, there it is. Because I'm planning to put gold on this. No tea ceremony, Glenna, no. The fly is now on my computer screen. Can you believe it? And I haven't got my swatter, so it's just going to have to live there. It's on my screen, the fly is right. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it's gone up there. Chinese wedding tea ceremony. Yeah, no, we won't. I don't know whether to put love, love, love across or just leave it. Oh, you cheeky thing. Oh, oh my goodness, I killed it. Sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Sorry, murder of a fly happening. Oh, sorry. It must have been super dopey because I literally just flicked it and it collapsed. So it must have wanted to die. I know, Artie the second, rest in peace. Rest in pieces, actually. I'm so sorry. Sorry, people. He died happily. He died, you know, being inspired by art. No, I'm not sorry. I mean, I apologise for anyone who's offended. That's my apology. I'm not sorry he's dead because he was annoying me. Yes, it must have been. He'd kind of do it, you know, that kind of sound. So yeah, you're right. I think he wanted to. Yeah, he definitely was on his last legs. There we go. Right. I think I need to dry this off. I'm just going to have another quick look at the inspiration. Yeah, I mean, I'm not copying it. It's just, as I said, inspiration. All right, I'm just going to give this a little bit of a heat. Or give it a bit of heat, rather. And no, I think he's been sort of buzzing around in my studio all afternoon, and like there's no food for it in here, so he's probably just gone, oh right. Thank you, Hazel. Much appreciated. Welcome. Gold heat embossing, marbled over. Ooh, how can I marble it? Come on, give me ideas, people. I am tempted to stick my paintbrush in some inker for the Versamark and paint on some areas. So the reason I'm heating it is because I need it really, really dry so that the embossing powder doesn't stick anywhere it's not meant to. Oh, I was cutting something up this afternoon. I've hurt my I can believe it. My hands are nearly on the mend, and then I've gone and cut myself again. I was cutting something up this afternoon, and the scissors, they were quite old scissors. I was having, oh, sorry about that. Um, the and I think I knew they were on their way out because the handle part of them, the plastic, was starting to break, and I pushed down really hard on them, and they snapped. So my hand then went into the metal of the scissors, and it's just a tiny cut, but I think I've jammed my hand into the metal, so it's like there we go. Right, let's get the embossing buddy on here as well. So this is to be extra safe to make sure that, as I said, nothing is going to stick where it shouldn't. And I'm also going to just dry off this area here too, because I'm going to be pouring the embossing powder onto there. Actually, if I turn it over, there we go. Right, so my idea is to use the re-inker for the Versamark. Give that a little clean. Where's my cloth? Don't want to get that wet. I'm just going to give my brush a little clean. Just took it off some of that green. I don't want that on there. Okay. Oh good, oh good. And if I use a block as my palette here. It is gloopy, this stuff. Very gloopy. So what I want to do is do some Versamark. Oh, hold on. Let me get my embossing powder ready. And so I want to go around I will go around the rings. And what's the other area? Sorry, just gotta check. Oh, she's just done some random stuff. Okay. So let's do a bit of that around all the rings. I hope you guys are going to have a go at this because I think you'll enjoy it. Sorry, I'm concentrating. So I think I will also just do some marks as well. So I just want to use up the ink there. Super sticky stuff. Okay, this is going to be fun. Yeah. All right, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Oh yes, thank you. If you really like what you're watching, please could you, after I finish the live, just pop back and put a comment in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. That really does help me a lot. It's just the smallest little thing, but it does help me. So I do appreciate it and especially if you're watching on the replay as well. If you know, even if it's to say something like, "Oh, I didn't like that," it really doesn't matter. I don't care. Just say what you want. I mean, you know, tell me something random if you want. But yeah, just put something in the comments. I'd appreciate it. All right. So, oh, I know that's upside down. Let's do. I didn't know that either, Jodie, until I just did it. You can get the embossing pens, which would give you a much more finer, controllable situation. But as I had that paintbrush on hand, I thought I would use it. And I'm hoping some of that sort of brushy texture might transfer, but we'll see. It's coming. I wondered why it was happening so slowly. I had it on low. The re-ink it on a blending pen works really good, but the blending pen has to be marked for use for Versamark only. Ah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so re-ink or yeah, your blender pen using it. That's a really good idea. Oh, it's getting smoky in here. I nudged it with my heat tool. Okay. Not a blender. Oh, not a, yeah, so not a stamping blend, but a blender pen. Yeah, so you can take off the. You take this out. If you take this section out like that, you can pour it down there, and then put that back on. That's how you do it. I think you have to do it very slowly, like a drip at a time. You see that? Yeah, it's just sitting on the top now. Oh, that pin's got a, yeah, it had a little bubble, that's why. Just need to put a little bit at a time in and knock it in. I wonder if you could soak that in some Versamark as well. But certainly you could use that to pick up the Versamark, you know, like that. But yeah, I would say I'd write on your pen that it is for the Versamark only. Sorry, I didn't realise I was getting. Let me get rid of these notifications. Right. So I wanted to put a little bit of white down on here now. So I'm going to get the white re-inker. Now this will mean I'll have to let this dry overnight, because this stuff takes a bit of time to dry as well. If you don't heat it. I mean, I could put a bit of. I'm not going to make anything from this tonight anyway, so. But where's my paintbrush gone? Oh, there it is. Now I know it looks like I'm covering up the gold, but what I'm going to do is clean it off afterwards. Sorry, I'm in a bit of an art zone now. Oh, bye, Terry. Yes, I do have spaces for the flag book album. What colour is this? This is white. This is the pigment white ink, the re-inker. I'm going to let the ones that I just put on the leaves, I'm going to let that dry. I quite like the high contrast there. No, it's just the white. It's the re-inker for the white ink pad, Judy. Yeah. Oh, so you soak your blended pens. Oh, how? What? What's that mean? Right, I'm just going to put a little spritz of water onto that because I want to make white dottage. And because I want it to show up, I'm trying to not put too much water on there. Oh gosh, I've got white going everywhere now. Right, I was going to do some darker dottage as well. I'll just use my pen. Okay. Oh, Glenna's going to message me what she means. There we go. That's the detail. I want to put something in those. Gives you Greek Olympic vibes. I mean, you can obviously add more words if you wanted to. Like, I might just do joy, peace, patience. You can keep adding. This is the sort of thing where you can just keep doodling and adding and doing and keep doing more. I don't recommend you using your pens over the white really, but remember to clean the tips off if you do put it in the white, because the pens are water based. They're a dye ink, whereas the white is different. Okay, I'm gonna go. Asemic writing, a couple squiggles in Tombow, and afterwards use the gold flake. Oh, that's a good idea. What's asemic writing? Be interesting to see how this dries tomorrow. I'm wondering whether actually to make their card out of this, because yeah, I could see a card made out of this. Oh, I have found my white chalk pen, and I'm thinking of just adding, because I find those green things a little bit harsh. This is a retired product. I'm sad to see it go. I use a lot of academic writing in art therapy or journal work. Oh, I'm going to Google that. Right. I love learning a new technique. For me, painting with the Versamark and the embossing. Good. Glad you enjoyed it. Nothing retires in my house, even me. I love it, Hazel. Well, thank you so much, everybody. It's been really lovely to see you all and catch up with you. Hi, Julie. Oh, yeah, Julie just put that comment that I just read out. I didn't realise it was Julie. Sorry. What else to tell you, really? Nothing much else to tell you. Apart from if you do want to book onto that flag making course workshop, it's available. And I think Glenna shared the link earlier. Yep, there are still spaces for that one. Also, if you've had a look at my class list and it's not inspiring you, please just drop me a line if there's a class that you'd like to see me do. I'm happy to pivot and change, because there's a few workshops there that I scheduled thinking that there were ones that people wanted to do and no one's booked on them. So, you know, obviously I've set aside those evenings or mornings to do something. So if, you know, if you're not interested in those sort of things, that's fine. I'll just do something else. Because yeah, I think I've got 3 people booked on the flag book class at the moment, and I don't really want to cancel it. So it'd be nice to have a few more on that one. And there are a few people who'd really like me to do a crochet class. So if there are spaces, you know, if there are workshops that haven't booked up, I'll maybe change it. So thank you. Kenzie, thank you. I am a little tired because I have to admit I stayed up late last night watching the Beckham documentary, which even if you're not into football, it's just, I think it's a really well made documentary. For one, I love the way it's edited, and they've got amazing footage from like way back archival stuff of David Beckham. But to hear just the story of somebody who works so hard and is a real kind of working class everyday guy, came from a very humble background, you know, his parents worked very hard, and it's just a really incredible story. And then to see where he's at now, and the things that he went through, and you know, the mistakes he made and stuff like that. It's actually, I found it really interesting, so I couldn't stop watching it. But I was working on my crochet cardigan, which if you guys have not seen the little short, I'll quickly share the little short of where I'm at with my granny square cardigan. And I was saying to May today, I'm a bit gutted because I'd love to share more of, because I kind of crochet to chill out at the weekends. I don't always film what I'm doing, but I would like to share what I do, but I don't want it to, I don't want to have to come into here always to do that. So yeah, so I'll share the link then to my progress on there, because I did a lot. I've done a lot. So that's what I was working on. It was much better than Baby Reindeer, yeah. So Baby Reindeer was incredibly hard to watch at times. Yeah, okay, let's talk about this for a few minutes. It was incredibly hard to watch. Tom and I fast forwarded through some bits. but we got to the point where we just wanted to see the end and figure out how it ended, and it was really, really, really sad. I just thought, and just, yeah, that just the behavioural cycles, that was really sad. And what else? Yeah, although because I don't want to do spoilers, but there was a scene with his dad that both Tom and I thought was really well done. That's all I'm going to say. That was really good. So we kind of came away going, we are not going to watch it again. Yeah, yeah, we're not going to watch it again. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up with your comments because on YouTube they're not coming up. The crochet class will be a beginner class. Post what link, Joel? Yeah, no, I don't want to bombard my stamping stuff with my crochet thing. I don't want to take advantage of my followers, to be quite honest, Jill. That's the way I feel about it. So I will mention my yarn stuff, but I don't really want to share too much. Sorry, yeah. Not that I don't want to share. Sorry, that's not what I mean. But I don't want to take advantage of the people who followed Artful Stampin because I do stamping. So if you're interested in my yarn channel, Artful Yarn, please go follow it. Yeah. Oh, and I made some more earrings at the weekend as well. What did I do? Oh, I was just putting some stuff away, so I ended up making these. And then I think I made myself a pair as well. Because they're in the house. I'll try and show them to you. Because I loved my friend's blue pair so much that I made on Friday night. So if those of you who missed me on Friday, I was making earrings on my Artful Crafting channel. I then made myself a black pair of long dangly earrings. And they're lush. But yeah, this was another one that I made. The sunflower and the blue stone there, blue glass. Yeah, I tell you what I have started watching. If anyone wants to watch with me, The Woman in White by Wilkie. Well, it's based on the novel by Wilkie Collins that I listened to on Audible a few months ago, and I'm quite fascinated to see how the production is. So I've watched the first episode. Yeah. You thought the Beckham? Oh, you watched the Beckham thing? Oh, Baby Reindeer. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, the Beckham, watching the Beckham thing was actually like quite nice and just cathartic. And there are moments in it that I literally cried because it was so. Oh, there's just moments in his career where how he controls that ball is just incredible, just amazing. Yeah. Is it a remake from the 40s? Oh, I think it's a whole. I think it's a whole. It's like 5 episodes. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a remake. It's probably just a new. It's a new version of the novel. Yeah. Okay, so I will have a look. Yeah, oh, you read it a while ago. I was so impressed by the novel. I really enjoyed it, and I already like the depictions of certain characters. And the guy who's playing the uncle, is it the uncle? I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet of his way of doing it. But anyway, you watched the Beckham documentary. Oh, cool. Oh gosh, right. Let's go over products. Sorry, forgot about that. So to start off with, a stamped with Summer Splash and then Summer Splash, and then did a bit of brayering with Pool Party and Coastal Cabana, then stamped with Shy Shamrock, then stamped with a bit of Lost Lagoon, and then used Pretty Peacock pen and ink to do the darker bits. Then we did a bit of fab experimenting using the Versamark refill and put that on a block and painted on some Versamark, then put gold embossing powder, and then went over with some white re-inker and look at the state of my hands. White re-inker to do that. Yeah, let me know if you want a workshop on this. This was really quite fun. Yeah, got very messy, and I could see this being turned into a beautiful little artist book, to be honest. Yeah, the weird uncle. No, he's not weird. He's just it's. The other thing I'm doing at the moment is listening to what is the storyline. Do you know anything about the novel, Shaz? Just let me know what you know and what you don't know, because I've got to be careful what I say, because I don't want to give spoilers. Netflix, I think, Kim. Yeah. Yeah, no, when I say, yeah, so he's just a really interesting character. Um, no, he's not weird. He's just a bit of a, like, he's like kind of bohemian. He's into his art. You see, in my head, the way I see him depicted is a bit like, I don't think you guys will know who it is. But we have this guy called he's an artist. He lives in Bury, just like quite near to here. He's really into. Anyway, I felt that in the book he was almost like slightly camp, but also he's got like he's almost like a male version of Mrs. Bennet in Pride and Prejudice. Like, you know how Mrs. Bennet is always going, "Oh, my poor nerves, my nerves, I can't cope, my nerves." Well, he's like a male version of her, and he can't cope with sunlight, and he has to have things quiet. And he's basically just really rude. But he collects art, and anyway, he's a really interesting character. Oh, you know nothing about it. Okay, so okay, I'll answer. Yes, I'll answer Kenzie's question really quickly. Yes, it was Beckham. Yeah, he did. Bless his heart. Proper, decent bloke. Yes, lovely, lovely guy. Very respectful. Very, very respectful. And when you watch that program, you'll understand how deep his kind of respect for himself and his family goes. Yeah. Okay, Shaz's question, what is it about? So it's when was it set? Turn of the century, I guess. And basically there's just a bit of a mystery. So you hear of an encounter with this woman in white, which is obviously the title of the novel. And then throughout the whole novel, it unravels who this person is, basically. But you've got these various characters, and it is partly to do with class, you know, who can marry who can't marry who, things like that. And yeah, it's just well written, very well written. And he's very OCD. Yeah, he is. Oh, so you're talking about Beckham? I think you're talking about the character. Yeah, Beckham is really interesting. Yeah, he likes things orderly. Yeah, he likes things very orderly. Yeah, I couldn't figure out if he's either on the spectrum or he's had to learn to be that way, or he finds comfort in being like that, because of what he's gone through. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I don't, we'll ask, what we do is we get Shaz to watch it, and Shaz can let us know, because she's qualified, more qualified than me. Hazel's, yeah. So Hazel, have you seen the new one, the new adaptation? Right. For those of you who are thinking, why is she wittering? It's because this is now the after show party. We're just having fun, chatting with each other, and I'm just going to do a bit of cleaning because you guys are obviously wanting to talk about Wilkie Collins, The Woman in White, and Beckham. So. Oh, his shirts. Yeah, Shaz thinks comfort. Yeah. Oh, I so nearly bought a book the other day, Shaz, and I'm going to see if it's in the charity shop. But it's a book about masculinity, but also there were chapters about autism within it. And I just thought, and I picked it up, had a look at it, and then I put it back because I thought I'm never going to get around to reading it. But the more I thought about the book, I've regretted not buying it. So I'm going to just go back and see if it's there, I think. He's not on the spectrum. Okay, fair enough, yep. Oh, I think, yeah, I've watched the first episode, Hazel, and yeah, I don't see. I'm so careful. I've got to be so careful what I say because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So maybe I'll message you privately about it. Do you remember the title of what now? The title of what, Shaz? Yeah, we might just have to have a separate group chat about The Woman in White. After we watched Beckham, I was cleaning my stove and I told my hubby, well, this is clean, but it's not Beckham clean. Yeah. Well, yeah, that bit where he went, someone's been in my shirts. He knew. Oh, the book. Oh, The Woman in White. Woman in White by Wilkie Collins. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's worth listening or reading the book first, if you can. No, it doesn't look used. No, but he clearly does use it. I mean, he really enjoys his cooking, doesn't he? He's really got into cooking. Cooking, baking. He's got all the gadgets. Yeah. Right. Oh, the psychologist book. No, I can't remember the name of it. No, can't remember it. I might be able to sort of Google and figure it out. Oh, it's something to do like along the lines of. No, I'm not saying it's the word. That's the word it was, but like hypermasculinity or something like that. It didn't have the word autism in the title, but it had chapters about it and how. Yeah, and it just struck a chord with me because I've met people who's didn't realise perhaps their husbands were on the spectrum and then struggling with the way their brains work and stuff like that. So, yep. Yeah, he's a foodie. Yeah. Yes, even now. Yes, even now. Even now. Even now. I mean, he's younger than me. What am I saying? And just out of curiosity, do we think Posh has had surgery? Because I don't know. She strikes me as somebody that I think wants to grow old gracefully. But she knows how to look after her skin. And it's like he's not afraid of the wrinkles either. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Alright, I'm gonna go, everyone. See the chat's dwindled in half. Not facial surgery. She does like her facials. Yep. Alright, lovelies. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out in the after chat if you did. And I'll catch you all very, very soon. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's true, Kim. Right, lots of love.